are nice to you until you're a threat. As a fat woman, women are far nicer to me than when I'm smaller. Women are nice.
Is it true that women are nice to you because they do not feel threatened by you? So she's saying that if you're on the plus size, you're big, and so women just they're very comfortable to leave their man around you. They don't feel threatened. They're very nice to you, but the moment you start looking attractive, they're already getting jealous. Let me show you all the video.
To you until you're a threat. As a fat woman, women are far nicer to me than when I'm smaller, especially when I get to that size 10, 12, 14 and a body's going bow, bow, bow. They are not nice to me then, because I've seen them display the most buffoonish peacocking in front of me. And honestly, that's how I learned out that I was attractive. I didn't think I was attractive growing up. I didn't think I was ugly, but I thought boys liked me because of my boobs. Like, I've been a 34 double D for a long time, and my back's gotten bigger, so I've gone up to a 38 kj. But generally speaking, I never thought it was like about beauty performance. It wasn't until I got older, until I would have women literally in front of me, people I've known for years, do weird shit in front of their men. Hell, I've been hanging out with someone that I was cool with since middle school, and we were in our like maybe late teens, early 20s, maybe like 19 to 22. We're in a bar, a public bar, and I'm talking, I'm yapping. I'm just a yapper. It's why I'm on this app. Do you know this girl pulls them out? But the thing is, she don't want to go band for me. Like, do you want to go cup for cup? I got the bigger titties, so why are you pulling the titties out? Like, I'm not going to do that. This is your ball game. I'm not that desperate for men's attention because I've been getting it for a long time. But those experiences where women would peacock in front of me, specifically with men in the room, bitches that I thought were the baddest, friends that I thought were like on the scale. I think I know I'm attractive. I believe I'm attractive, but I know that there's a social scale that men measure women on. And so I think like these are the it girls. These are the women that men find attractive, would peacock in front of me. And I'm like, babe, can you just let me be in my fat friend, smart friend, like little bubble? Why do you have to perform in front of me? I don't want your nigga, one. But two, why do I make you feel so insecure? And it's because these women thrive off of attention. I used to think, oh, it's something that I'm doing to make these women feel insecure. No, it's you existing in a room with a man that they want because they're male-centered. That's literally what it is. That's why women are nicer to me, because I'm fat. And it works in all environments. It's not just with men. I've seen it work in professional environments too. Women are nicer to me when they don't know what I do. When they find out I'm a database administrator and I know systems and coding and all of that, they're like, it's cool when people look down on you. Don't even get me started on the bitches from high school. I went to an all-girls private high school, and I was the fun party girl. I was the girl like cliff noting my way through all of the classes, but I was still smart, so I still was able to stay. But when I tell you, when I cross paths with them as an adult, the amount of peacocking bitterness that displays, they try to nitpick. They talk to me like I'm like, oh, well, I know you're into this. No, you don't. Women are far more secure and far more confident as long as you don't threaten them. And they are far nicer as long as you don't threaten them.
What do you guys think about this video? Do you think this is true? Because I don't know. Do you think this is true? Let us know down in the comment section. I personally just feel like any woman that is male-centered will feel threatened by you wherever, however you are. So, but then, is it that it's worse when you're on the plus size? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section while we watch some few reactions together. Then I'll share my opinion at the end of the video.
Men are nice to you until you're a threat, because I've seen them display the most buffoonish peacocking in front of me. And honestly, that's how I learned out that I was attractive.
Speaking of insecurities, I used to work at this restaurant that taught me when a woman is with a man, you actually have to center her because a man is around. I still use that to this day, but I'm gonna get into it. I used to work for this chain restaurant. I ain't gonna say their name. I don't know if they still do it. They might get sued out. I was a waitress, and you know how when you first become a waitress, before you even get on the floor, you gotta watch videos, OSHA. We used to watch videos in training, and one specific population that they taught us about was couples. They ain't talk about disabled people, children, people with families, because how you interact with the woman possibly could drive your tit. Even with all the other areas, they did this as well. They had little actors acting out things, even little pictorials to teach us how to stand. For instance, when you go to a table, you don't stand right here. You don't stand towards the man, because a lot of times our first inclination is the man is going to pay. So let me get a man, not too much on that. You don't want to stand all the way directly towards the woman, because again, he might be the one paying. I kind of want to stand catty corner, you know what I'm trying to say, towards the woman. Now, when you go over to the table, you have to start with her first. Every time you go back to that table, when you checking the food, you start with her. Is everything going okay? Does everything taste okay? Can I get you guys anything? I was about 28 years old. No. I was in my early 30s when I learned this. Actually liberated me. And I noticed, like, for a long time, I used to, still do. I was just telling my homeboy about this. Whenever I'm with him, it's the worst. I would take in things and I would say, maybe I was looking funny. Maybe I was acting funny. Maybe I had my nose up. Maybe I had a Western bitch face. Maybe I even said something wrong. Maybe I accidentally bumped him for real, because it happens a lot when I'm... You would think, okay, she this old and she's... Yes, it still be happening. And as a matter of fact, it be happening with younger women. And I'm like, what you worried about me for, girl? You can eat pizza and lay right down. I gotta sit up for a couple. We're not the same. Like, I don't want your population. When they told us that, I was like, oh, I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, this actually liberated me. To this day, I actually use that. Whenever I see a couple, I know the man and I don't even know the woman. Some people say, oh, it's a respect thing. Is it? That ain't my argument. I see a man and I know the man, I'll start with her first. Hi, how you doing? I actually know Jeff. We went to school together. Hi, Jeff. Because if you don't, bitch, if I'm in the club, I got my titties popped up, a bodycon dress, legs glisten, I'm going straight to somebody's man, automatic. Because I felt it too before. Think about that a lot. Yeah, it's you, because you pretty, but it ain't just you. Does that make sense? Okay.
Women are nice to you until you're a threat. As a fat woman, women are far nicer to me.
Shout out to the creator. I am not arguing with her. I just wanted to narrate my experience with this. Like, I lost 50 pounds, and when I was heavier, women were still mean to me. I don't know if this is relative to if you're bigger than them. Probably. But, like, I think I had started losing weight, and I don't remember like what the difference was. Like, I think people always just felt some type of way, and that was it. That was like set in stone. It was like, and you lost weight? No, you can go. And you know how like you see some things working for somebody, so you're like genuinely inquisitive, like, hey, what are you doing? Because it's working. Like, the women who kind of needed the advice would not talk to me. So, again, I'm not arguing with the creator, but it blows my mind because, like, I see pictures of myself a year and a half ago, and it's not the same person. Like, I was not myself. And, like, I'm thinking about how people were treating me, and everybody was still mean, like, when I was big. But I have heard this before where, like, people have a drastic weight loss and they'll go to a random place, just a random. So it doesn't even have to be like the same job, the same environment, and they'll notice a difference in treatment. I don't think, I mean, besides people I knew telling me like, oh, you look great, like you lost weight. Like, I don't think there was much of a difference for me. I don't know if it's because I carried it well. Like, I don't miss being that big. Like, it got to a point where I was a certain weight and I was like, I have to do something. This isn't, we can't keep doing this. And I really just think it was stress. I think I was in a very toxic situation. And yeah, like something was different. I was stress eating. So there's that. And I just kind of feel like whenever I see this conversation come up, like, I feel compelled to talk about it because I do feel like there's a weird middle ground or caveat. So it's like, and I'm not seeing people talk about it this way. They're just like, oh, well, when I'm big, people are nice, but when I was smaller, and I'm talking like the transformations you see on television where it's like, I was 300 pounds and now I'm 150, like that drastic. Mine wasn't that crazy. Maybe, I don't know. I could see the difference. I'm like, no, I'm a totally different person now. I didn't like stop wearing my makeup or doing myself up or whatever. Like, if anything, the added weight made me want to do those things because I was like, no. And, you know, I had started slowly doing my hair again. I mean, I was natural like 85-95% of the time, and my hair was popping, but like I wasn't doing the same things I had been doing before I got kind of big. And I was like, I need to pick me up. So like I had gone to the salon for the first time in years. And to my stylist, to my fellow stylist, please go get your hair done. Even if you can do your hair really well, okay? Go get pampered. Like, it's your turn. I want to stress how important it is. And if you can, go to a place that's not your job. No shade to wherever you work. You could work in an amazing place, but like, don't go back to work. You're not at work. Go get pampered. Have like an outside stylist that you go to get pampered, to not be working. That's so important. And every single time I've done that, I felt so much better. Like, I was the client for a change. I didn't have to be the service provider. Just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, I do think there's like a little middle ground to this that people don't really talk about, like this little gray area or whatever, where it's like, no, they're still mean to you. They're still gonna be mean to you because you're still not bigger than them, and they're not happy. And like at your worst, you're still smaller than them. And I hate to sound like that because like when it comes to body image issues, I try to be very gentle with that because like it's a very sensitive topic. And these things are relative to your situation, your size, whatever, your journey. And I honor that. Absolutely. But I did want to talk about this from my standpoint, from my point of view, just in case somebody else can like relate to or a similar experience. And I'm going to admit, I didn't watch the entire video. She did say, if you're a threat. So people probably were still mean to me because I was perceived as a threat to them. So I understood what she was saying, even in the first bit. I just wanted to talk about that because I just, like, it's weird to me because I'm like, I've heard of that before, but like for me, it kind of didn't matter. Like, I don't know. And I was big compared to this. Like, you guys, my velour tracksuit was an extra large, and I'm down by like 2 sizes. Okay, like I put them pants on, and it looked like I was swimming in them. So just so you understand, like it was a drastic change, and I'm not seeing a difference in treatment. That's wild.
Have you ever been on the big size and you lost weight? All your experience with women being nice to you? Probably when you're in the big size, they were very nice. But now that you're looking hot, hot, hot. Do you still have those friends? Do you still have women, greet you and hi, hi? Let us know that in the comment section, because when I went to comment section of this video, some people were confirming it. People were confirming it. That it is true. It is true. When I was fat, some women don't want me to be around their men. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yeah. See, nothing fear me past male-centered women. If you know a male-centered woman, those are women that will put their man on their head as if this is trophy. Because even if if you breathe in the midst of where their man is, automatically you want to snatch their man from them. And that thing is very disgusting and annoying. If you dress a certain way, you want to snatch their man from them. If you show small cleavage, you want to snatch their man from them. You show small skin, you want to snatch their man from them. If their man is there, or yes, if you're pretty or you do a makeup, they'll be like, oh, why did you do makeup? Why did you tell us? Why did you tell me this is the clothes we're going to wear? Those kind of friends or those kind of women, I avoid them. Like, it's just better for you to have, once you sense that they're like that around men, avoid them 100%. Don't even avoid them. And I also feel like jealousy is another dangerous thing. If you see a woman looking good, you like her hair, you like her clothes, you like everything, you like, she's pretty, and the next thing on your head is, why is she so fine? She's going to take my man, or she's going to get a lot of attention. She's not going to allow me to meet men, or men are going to approach her before me, or something. Like, you're thinking about a man, or you have a problem. if the first thing that comes to your head is not to appreciate the beauty or appreciate her and be like, oh my god, you look good, oh you smell nice, your hair is nice, oh I love your makeup. If that's not the first thing that comes to your head, the first thing that comes to your head is, why is she this fine? She's too fine. You have problem. You need to go check yourself, because that is a very terrible behavior. You're feeling threatened by your fellow woman because of a man. You all, I'd like to know if this is true. Do women become nice to you if they feel less threatened by you? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mary David, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one, guys.